Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power, peace and power, peace and power. Peace and power to the people that struggle. What's going on? I say peace and power to the people of the struggle. I thank the absolute truth and the universal laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation. Comments and concerns, questions and answers. You're in a space of dialogue, a space of intelligence, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, love, hella right, a space of power and refinement, a space of queens and queen comrades, militant men, a space of integrity. This is your space, a space of love, a space where we are working on the united path towards what? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Hashtags, green screens, apps with cash pals that pay, unions that are Western, money with grams, them red cups, blue cups, squeegee man cups, coffee cups. Squeegee man pockets, the pastor's pockets. God damn it, get in the pastor pockets. Dig his pocket. Yeah. Collection plates in the pastor's chalice. God diggity damn it. It's a war going on outside. Ain't that right, Lebanon? It's a war going on outside. I say, ain't that right, Airline? It's a war going on outside. Shit, ain't that right, Detroit? Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Okay? Don't wait until it's too late. All right? Book an assessment. Don't wait until you're getting cuffed up. Don't wait until you on the ground, face down, heels up. It's too late. Don't wait until you get a pink slip from HR. Don't wait until your kids are saying, Mommy, they say you can't come to the assembly no more. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. Shit, don't wait until you get bodied. Man, book an assessment. Now get you an anger management strategy in play. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. Okay, stop sending each other outside with steaks on your eye, lamb chops on your lip. Eye jammies and speed knots. Yeah. Broken knees and twisted ankles and carrying on because you scraped up. Got scabs and stuff, man. Book an assessment. Stop embarrassing the family. Stop being the only house the precinct know. On a first name basis. Get yourselves together. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and counseling, book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness levels. Listen, past traumas, people, events, situations, okay? Places that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember with this information, the life that you save could be your own. Top of the top, what's going on? Talk about it. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Saturday night, it's night class. What's going on with y'all? We got some people to tag. Night class, we got some people to tag. Tag your homies, though. That's what you need to do. Tag your classmates before they get a 55 for the evening. But we got some people to tag, and y'all going to be surprised by a few of them. Somebody tagged Tiger Woods. What's going on with y'all mans? You tag Tiger. What the hell's going on with y'all mans? Tiger Wood, come to class. Yeah, bring your ass to class, whether you're drunk or not. Come on, Tiger. Yeah, bring your ass to class. Let's go. Yeah, we got some black women that need to come to class. One of them can't, but the other one, yeah, you need to come to class. Tell them to come to class. Florida again. Florida, boy, y'all, boy, y'all hell. I tell you, boy, won't see me in Florida. Florida, bring y'all ass to class. Yeah, Washington State, y'all come to class too. Yeah. Majid, bring your punk ass to class. Matter of fact, take you off the count, sir. Yeah, take you off the count, maggot. Who else? Who else coming to class? Teen Mom. Yeah, Norfolk. Bring your ass to class. Is it Norfolk or is it Hampton? Norfolk, I believe it's Hampton. Well, we gonna get to class. We gonna figure it out. Shyne Poe, yeah, bring your ass to class, Mr. Agent. Come on, Shyne. Bring your ass back to class. All of a sudden, you gangster again, huh? Come on back to class, Shyne. Yes. And Oschino. Yeah, Philly, I know y'all love him, but yeah. Bring your ass to class, Oschino. Yeah. You cap, sir. Yeah. You was capping. Yeah. Bring him to class. And I don't know why y'all dared to send me his shit, so I don't know. But bring him to class. While you at it, your classmates, tell them to come to class, put down their little tweeds, cap up their little lookers, their little drinky drink. Yeah, tell them to come to class, get your screen recording on and your screenshots. Y'all like the buddy love? Yeah. Let's get to it. Who's in class? Ooh, OG Kicks is first. God damn it, first in class. Looking shiny. Hakim? Yes, and John Tate. LA in the building. It's the Strictly Game, the brand. 1, 2, 3. They looking shiny to me. In class like this. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, the youngin'. What up, South Jersey? Tierra's in the house. NFNT. What up? What's going on? Guns and gloves. Guns and gloves? 55, goddammit. 55. And you better stay up if you in class. No matter you gonna try to stay up. God diggity doggy, stay up. Dust Roll 517. What up? The E Blandon. What up, E? Ooh, Philly, yeah, we see you 215. What up, CA? Yeah. Vitamin Vision TV. What's going on? Ooh, Mac J. St. Louis, happy born day. It's the born day for the God. Feast, y'all, feast. St. Louis, in the spot, you coming to visit us? Before he ain't even cut class on his born day. God damn it, we see you. What up? Who? Big Hank. Big? 55, Big. 55. I'm up in here like that. Neville, what up, Neville? Neville Chung in the building. Mark Milliner, what up? Ooh, Sean Jenkins, what up? Frankie Fierce, East New York. Peace, what's going on? We see you. Hood Center highlights. Ramos, what's going on? Lovely lady, we see you. What up? Charles, what up? The intellectual Soap. What up, Soapbox? What up? Soap is in the house. Who? Regina. 55 for Regina. 55 for Regina. Coming up in here. 55. Hey, Ghoster, what up? I'm popping opinions. What up? Yeah, Kim Williams, what up? We see you. Vashatas, what up? What's going on? TC, what up? TC? We see you. Goddamn Angel, what up? Hayes, what up? King Hazy Hayes, what up? Hayes? Shy City, what up? Peace. Grave Diggers, pop 55. 55 for grave diggers, pop, 55. Coming up in here like that. Kim Williams, yeah, we seen you. Yeah. And we seen you, Kim. Much appreciation for the early war effort. Yeah. Who else is up in here? Hold on, y'all trying to move the thing. Don't move that. Who that? Huh? You getting ready to learn some shit, Constantine. That's what we gonna learn. Who that? Shyne? L.A. Huh? Came you. First responders in the building. Yeah, we see you. Canada's up in here. PJ Allen, 55 for PJ. Ooh, 55s is up in here. Merklow. Yeah, they in here. What? John Cena, 55. Ooh, wait, they coming up in there. Hard Tunes TV. What up? Beats, what up? Ooh, wait. Yeah, they coming up in here. You from the Shy, Constantine? Okay. What up, y'all? Yeah, 55 gang is up in here tonight. Yeah, we got a lot to get to tonight. Yeah, we missed Fish Friday. Yeah, it was a lot going on. We missed Fish Friday. Damn it. But it can be Shrimp Saturday. Act like you know. Yeah. That's right. Listen, we got a lot to get to. A lot of it is disturbing. I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be some education for y'all asses. It's a lot going on. And, man, I don't even know where to start. I don't. I'm going to be honest. Everything in here triggered me tonight. Everything. Yeah, I'm mad as hell. I ain't going to front. I'll use every ounce of anger management strategy to be up in here tonight. Because it's just all triggering. Because it's all ignorant. It's all stupid. We supposed to be beyond this. We're supposed to be beyond it. But, you know, as me and my comrade, me and John Tate get to going back and forth. And we just happen to solidify a lot of things. And we know that for one, a lot of people are performative. And for number two, a lot of people need to just, you know, get on up out the way. Because this shit is beyond stupid. I mean, we understand that there are millions upon millions of sheep. We know that. However, the numbers shouldn't be on our end. The way, like, it's just, it's not disheartening. Right? Some people are disheartened by it. It is at a point now where you have to have some type of strategy in play mentally because it's enraging. The things that people do, the way people move on a daily basis, how detached people are from just from their potential to be greater beings. I'm telling you, it is enraging. Because you looking and you saying, man, we can no longer give an excuse when people are high or are under the control of a narcotic substance, right? And I would say alcohol, but now alcohol probably can be counted as a narcotic substance because it's laced at this point. At this point, we can no longer trust anything that's put out there for mass consumption that are recreational distractions. You understand? Can't trust anything. So the excuse that used to be given Oh man, he made terrible decisions because he was struggling with addiction. Come on, get this shit out of here. Get it out. At this point of the game, it's way too late. Way too late. So I don't even have this in any particular order. All right, we just gonna get into it. We're gonna go straight to the notes. Learn as much as you can. Engage in the chat as much as you will. But understand that we have to be the ones to determine our quality of life. And if we consistently excuse others, that means our leadership is poor. I haven't been excusing anybody for a long time. Because I've been through the same spaces. I've been through the same growing pains. So I don't excuse people, no. I don't give them that benefit. I don't. At all. Let's get to it. I don't know how many people heard the case. It is gaining momentum now in the timelines. This more than anything triggered me. For the simple fact that when I seen this individual, I'm looking at him, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't care if you love him. I don't care if you was one of the members, family or friends that was in court to support him. He should have been taken off the count a long time ago. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He should have been taken off the count a long time ago. Because this is what we do. We allow this behavior in our homes. We allow this behavior in our communities. I'm going to always say we, because I'm going to include myself, because there's individuals who I see, who I know should be taken off the count. Quick, fast. Quick, fast. In my case, there's time. Smidgen a little bit time left. You dig? But remember, every time we allow, excuse me, not every time, but any amount of time that we allow these individuals to continue their bullshit, whatever they do, is on us. Okay? So now, there's a case coming out of the West Coast. Washington State, to be exact. Let's get to it. A Washington man with 4 prior felony convictions is behind bars after he allegedly clapped a teenager in the chest over a neighborhood prank. The incident unfolded as a group of 4 teens were throwing water balloons from their vehicle while driving through Tacoma, Washington on February 28th. Water balloons. Keep that in mind. Water balloons. Okay? One of the balloons reportedly struck 31-year-old Majin Geardy's vehicle, causing water to enter through an open window, getting him wet. Water. Okay? Water. In response to the prank, Gary allegedly chased the teens down a dead-end street near a dump site. Once the group was cornered, Gary is accused of unleashing a litany of violence against them in retaliation for throwing the water balloon. Water balloon. Water, not bleach. Okay, not ammonia. Not no dye. Water. Okay? One of the vehicles, which was his, was struck, right? His vehicle was struck. Water got him wet after he pursued these teens, these juveniles. Water. The suspect then confronted the group, caught them, robbed them at gunpoint, and then clapped one of the passengers before fleeing. Clapped him in the chest. Okay? When police responded to the scene, they found a group of 4 inside a car and noted that one of them had been clapped. The alleged victim was taken to a local hospital and is expected to survive. Okay? Uh-huh. The prosecutors charged 31-year-old Majin Getty on Wednesday, March 25th with attempted first-degree murder, first-degree assault, 4 counts of first-degree robbery, unlawful possession of a firearm, and 4 counts of felony harassment. Okay? Yeah. The prosecutor said that Gary, after the clapping, after he clapped this teenager for throwing water balloons, he allegedly fled to a nearby casino, and authorities later tracked him down and arrested him using surveillance footage. Smart, right? Yeah, this is a real winner here. Okay, Gary, who has 4 prior felony convictions, entered a not guilty plea during a court appearance this week. Okay, prosecutors noted that Gary is prohibited from possessing guns under the law because he's already a convicted felon. His bail was reportedly set at $150,000. $150,000. For me, that seemed kind of light. I don't know if that's heavy out there. It seemed kind of light. At his court appearance, after the bail was set, he looked back, right, and told whoever he was speaking to, whoever was there on his behalf, get me out. Get me out of here. Get him out of here. Huh. Sir, you clapped a teenager, a teen. Teens that could easily, in this day and age, they could have been clapping. They could have been busting a lot of shots at you. You didn't have to get hit with a water balloon, sir. You could have got clapped your damn self. Teens throwing water balloons in 2026, and you decide to chase their vehicle down, catch them, corner them off, rob them, okay, rob these teens for $100, and then, sir, you clap one of them in the chest, and you talking about get me out? You'll get me out of here? Nah. Whoever was in that courtroom for him, and please, if you're on the West Coast, man, make sure you tag him, this story and everything in it. When I say anybody that bails him out need to be fooled. They should be fooled too. Nah, sir, you got to sit in there and handle that. That's what you do, tough guy. Yeah. And anybody that's in there, yeah, y'all need to take them off the count. That could have been anybody kid, anybody teen. That's real talk. You clapping, and this is the problem. Everybody got a hammer. Everybody running red. Yeah. I got license. Yeah, I got it. Everybody's a gunslinger. They don't know the first rule of gunslinging. Everybody's tough with that hammer. And the people who always seem to get it are the ones who don't have nothing, who not in the mix like that, and never expect that type of retribution to come their way for a prank. You understand? Or a misunderstanding, an argument of Eve. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody's holding. So that means everybody should suffer the same consequences. There should be no bailing them out. No, you got to eat that. And maybe, hopefully, that teen's family member is in the county in Washington, waiting for you to come through. Waiting for you to come through, tough guy. That's what has to stop. People who are in the street, who are running around in the street. You ain't got $1.50 to get yourself out. You got to sit, sir. See, because your family ain't got nothing to do with that. That's you. You wanted to run these kids down for a water balloon. You wanted to pull your hammer and shoot and clap teen kids. You 31. And you hit, hey. Now you got to go through and pay for that. Whatever your retribution is, whatever your punishment shall be, you got to hold that. Get you out. And he said it matter-of-factly. Yo, get me out. Get me out. Nah, you and your face tats and your little neck tats. Nah, stay right up in there, tough guy. You don't need to come out. For what? So you could shoot another team? It ain't like you coming out and going at MAGA. It ain't like you coming out and you ready to go to war in Israel. You ain't, what are you talking about? You in the community, clapping teens who are running around, mind you, in 2026, throwing water balloons? You that mad for a little bit of water? You serious? This kid could have been doing anything. Anything. That's what gets me tight. No, I'm serious. That everybody holding. Everybody got a firearm. Everybody got one. Or a couple. And they dating. Yeah, I got it on me. I'll keep it. Nah, let them go to jail with that. Let them go to jail with that. Since they got it. Since this is what they doing. This is real talk. You can't have no type of empathy for them for that. No. I knew what it was every time I had it on me. Every time. I knew what I was facing every time. Therefore, I didn't waste it. And I was always under the knowledge of, I don't have it on me to destroy my community. I don't have it on me to... First of all, you should be one that exudes respect. And if need be, fear in your own community without holding that. People supposed to know how you move without them having knowledge that you got it on you. That's how I always been. Dudes never knew. Those who knew. Those who didn't, they didn't. They didn't. Dudes respected that knuckle game. Dudes respected that knife game. Dudes respected how I carried it. This and this. They respect that. So there was no need for it. No need for it in my own community, in my own home. Now, everybody running around with something. And mainly because 90% of people in the community is pussy. 90% of the community is on some type of mind-altering substance. Custody, either custody to a drug or custody to a bottle. So they gotta have it on them. If not, they'll get the shit beat out of them. And this is appearing to be one of these cases. Homie, look just like that. Get me out of here. Nah, nigga, no. You got to sit. Get you out of here. After you done clapped the team, I dare that community to allow him to walk around. I dare y'all. I dare y'all. That's Washington State? Huh? Pierce County, Washington State. Y'all would let Majid run around y'all community after he clapped the team for a water balloon? Y'all would allow that? Then Pierce County, y'all pussy. Straight like that. Straight like that. Pierce County in the county jail. Y'all let him run around like that? He could watch the TV. He could get Tang and honey buns while he waiting for his case after he clapped the team. Y'all wouldn't tear his ass up? He's supposed to be off the count, whether in the county or in the street. Take him up off the count for real. See, we been there in East New York. We been there. We seen two of our babies. One of them didn't make it. He got unalived. And now we got a community center named after him. Yeah, little Prince Joshua Vito. Right? We seen that when you don't have control over your community, letting anybody live in it. And this fool stabbed up 2 6-year-old babies on an elevator. On an elevator. Broad daylight. They was going back upstairs to get ices. And this maggot, this lame, who was previously incarcerated for trying to unalive his mother, was living in the community, in the street. And people in the community, since they recognize him from back and whenever, actually feeding this punk. And he unalived one of our babies. That's what happens. So y'all would let Majid, after he done clapped the kid for a water balloon, y'all would allow him to sit in y'all county jail? Y'all would allow him to get bailed out and be in the community? Come on. Come on, Washington. Nah. Yeah, I wish his peoples would bail him out. Then it's on the community to handle his peoples. Straight up. You guys gotta have zero tolerance. Y'all gotta set a code, set a precedence. Yeah. That's how it is. Whether you like it or not, we are responsible to and for each other. We are responsible to and for each other. Crazy. So, it's on y'all, Washington State. It's on y'all. I know. And no Brooklyn wouldn't go for it. His ass would be up out of it. He wouldn't be in the hood no more. Trust that. Nah, his ass won't be in the hood no more. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Somebody call your man. Tag him. Tell him to bring his ass to class. Tiger. Come on to class, Tiger. Somebody bring Tiger Woods in here. Tiger Woods. Yeah, Tiger Woods, come to class. You got issues too. You see this dude, Majin Gary out there in Washington State? That's beyond anger management. It is. That's beyond anger management. You understand that? There's something deeper there. Because he's not apologetic. He's telling his people to get him out. Bail him. Get me out. Like he don't care. So we got some addressing to do out there. Somebody got to address Tiger Woods too. Yeah. Come on, Tiger. Excuse me. Come on, Tiger. We need you front and center, Tiger. Because, Tiger, you could fund the war effort. I'm trying to figure out why, how, and why. With somebody who is up, who has a bag, what are you what are you walking around under the influence? I need to know, what sense does that make? Yo, tell you, what sense does it make? With people who have access to the most. I'm not even saying it's all his. I'm just saying you got access to the most, to resources, and you drunk, and you high. What sense does that shit? Like, come on, man. Dumb nigga shit. That's what that is. Come on, Tiger Woods. But I blame your father. Should have named your ass Tiger. Tiger's a special needs name. Everybody I know named Tiger is special needs. Go fight. Let's go to the notes. Let's go to the notes. Tiger Woods was arrested and jailed on a charge of driving under the influence after being involved in a two-vehicle crash on Friday afternoon that resulted in his Land Rover rolling onto the side. Damn it, Tiger. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not, come on, man. I never knew, come on. I'm serious. Y'all ever seen it? I'm not capping. I'm dead serious. I never met nobody named Tiger that wasn't remedial special needs. His Pops named him Tiger. What the fuck is the matter with Pops? When officers reached the scene of the crash on Jupiter Island. I'm talking about Juniper. What was it? Something was in my head. Jupiter Island, Florida, where Woods has a home, the golfer showed signs of impairment. Now, was it signs of impairment, or is this nigga special needs? Because it don't make sense. He thought up of that wild name. I'm Cablin Asian. No, I'm not black. I'm Cablin Asian. That's some special needs shit. What is that? And then this is consistently, so I don't know. Anybody ever seen him with a drink he drank in his hand? I've never seen him with a drink in his hand. Now, I'm not at the club. And my black ass ain't at the country club or nothing. But I never seen him at no parties and none of that with no drink he drank. So is he under the influence, or is his ass special needs? Is he special? Is Tiger Woods really running around this motherfucker like radio? Because this shit don't make sense. That this keep happening. Okay? He shows signs of impairment. Okay, the sheriff said at a news conference, a breathalyzer test did not detect any alcohol in his system, but Woods refused the urinalysis. You see what I'm saying, y'all? But y'all don't listen to Bliz. If there's no alcohol in the breathalyzer test, that nigga's retarded. Something wrong. And he refused the urinalysis. Okay, that led to his arrest and his being taken into the county jail where he must remain for at least 8 hours. Woods will remain in jail until at least 11 p.m. to satisfy that requirement. Okay? Huh? He was charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test. Both charges are misdemeanors. The sheriff said the crash occurred when Woods, driving a Land Rover, tried to overtake a truck that was hauling a pressure cleaner trailer while heading northbound on South Beach Road. The truck's driver was attempting to turn left on a 2-lane road, saw the Land Rover coming from behind, and tried to move off the road, but had nowhere to go. The Land Rover clipped the truck and rolled onto his side. The sheriff said that Woods climbed out through the passenger side of the vehicle and that neither driver was injured. That's remedial shit. You done flipped the car on your side and you ain't hurt. You crawling out the window and shit. Come on, radio. Get your ass up. Get up. Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment. They did several tests on him. He did explain the injuries and surgeries he had. We did take that into an account. But they did do some in-depth roadside tests, and when it was determined, he was taken under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail. Okay? Asked if Woods would receive special treatment in jail. Sheriff said he would make sure that Woods was safe. You see, Tiger Woods is a golfer. Yeah, professional golfer. Yeah, like them old fake gals, married to old fake gal at one time, right? Gave the old fake woman some chilling, right? Or a child. He gets special treatment in jail. He ain't about that action. But old homeboy here, Majin, yeah. Majin Geary, you bust your hammer. You don't get special treatment. Nah. Keep your ass in the back, sir. Yeah, you going to jail. Right? You ain't Tiger Woods. Check it. We're the sheriff's office, he said. We know we arrested a high-profile figure. I'm not trying to dramatize it, but it doesn't matter who you are. If you break the law, we're going to follow the law. It's a really easy path to take. As far as being in the jail, we're going to make sure he's safe. We're not going to put him in general population. He's not going to be with other inmates that could hurt him or try to capitalize on what he did. He'll pay the price, but he won't pay the price by being punished in jail. You see? That's Tiger Woods. That ain't Majin. That ain't Majin busting his hammer because of water balloons. So they're gonna make sure Tiger got a little cell by himself for Dolo. Okay? Yeah. All right? Now ain't this special. Check this out. President Donald Trump, T40 Sizzle, okay, who is friends with Tiger Woods, addressed the incident when asked about it by reporters on Friday. Hey, check it out now. Check it out. I feel so badly. He's got some difficulty. Check it out. Trump said of Tiger, who is dating Vanessa Trump, the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr. Yeah. He's got some difficulty. There was an accident. That's all I know. Very, very close friend of mine. He's an amazing person, amazing man, but some difficulty. Yeah. So you know when you get locked up. And old 47 is right there, keeping an eye on you. Yeah, you know they not gonna put Tiger in population. He dating, you didn't know that? He's dating, Trump Jr. Ex-gal. Yeah, man, you gotta know, yeah, you ain't know that, Beats? Yeah, he beating Vanessa Trump. Yeah, Tiger putting that thing, he putting that thing down. He putting that retard strength on them grippers. Did you like me? Yeah, I like you too. Yeah. Vanessa Trump, nasty. Yeah. Tearing that musty box up the Tiger way. Yeah. What's it? How he go? That's what he do when he get him a little hole in one. Yeah, he tearing Vanessa Trump ass up. Ooh wee. Yeah, she like me. And still rolling over trucks and shit. Get Tiger some help. Yeah, get him some help, y'all. Tell him to come to class. They might give him anger management. Yeah, where's AA treatment? Yeah, y'all didn't know that? How y'all didn't know that? Boy, yeah, he tearing that shit out. No, I like she. But look, it's not doing them no good. It ain't doing them no good. That's real talk. What you say, Dre? Turned into Happy Gilmore? Huh? You was under a rock? You wasn't under a rock. That information ain't important to us. They don't want us to know that. So it's not in your timeline. You understand? Y'all not under a rock. Y'all not supposed to know that. Why y'all supposed to know what that old fake got going on in his drawers? That's not knowledge for us to know. We need to know how we could get up out of the system, how we could get away from their programs, how we could move on the chessboard. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't supposed to know that information. They keep that shit hidden from you, just like the Epstein files, just like old Harvey Weinstein, just like all that. You will never know their depravity to that degree. Because then when you look at them like that, and they don't have that prestige no more, you understand? Come on. You're not going to look at them at all. You're not going to believe in their books. You're not going to believe in their gods. You're not going to believe in their systems, whether it's financial or educational. You're going to question all that. You're going to have the knowledge of self and move accordingly. So they definitely wasn't ones to want us on damn social media or the internet or computer and tech literate, and us exchanging information with others around the globe. No. He does not want you to know how filthy he is in his affairs. That's in the lessons. Come on now. Come on now. So nah, you ain't under a rock. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that they be behind each other. What do you think the black hip hop commercialized rap personalities and rappers get that behavior from. The athletes sharing bras, hitting each other bras, little retarded girls like this chick. What's the chick name? Got pictures of every damn body she laid with. They all still hitting her though. Switching up and all that. That's old fake behavior. We don't do that in the hood. Son was smashing that. I'm not smashing behind him. You crazy? That's the old onion dick nigga. Why am I going? I don't care how much bread he got or who he is. I'm not smashing behind him. Old Fays do that. Yeah. Selena Powell. Much appreciation, Slim. Yeah. She been through 2 or 3 rappers and y'all still running her numbers up to like 8. And dude still smashing that retarded little dirty ass custody. This is old fake behavior. So no, especially when it's on the upper echelons, they don't want you to know that. It would never like that. That wouldn't be out there like that, especially not with a sitting president. His son's ex. And they didn't say Trump hates him. Trump made a statement. That's his man. So your man is knocking down your son's ex? Come on. Your son is a whole bozo. How his ex-wife getting beat up? Getting her little musty box beat up by radio. He coming to the crib and shit. They ringing the bell. Ding dong. Honey, it's me, it's Tiger. I hear. Vanessa, where you? I hear. Radio. I hear come see you. What kind of shit is that? Come on now. It's me, it's Tiger. Yeah, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. And this man is the president. You see what I'm saying? So now how foolish do you look? Working for government. Working with government. How foolish do we consistently look, relinquishing our power and authority to these dudes? Nobody else want to say it. They don't want you to think in that manner. I'm telling you, you have to open your mind. Start saying, what are we doing? Because every moment you move in that space, you're manifesting what you picked up from them. And then you're relinquishing your God self. How? Why? What's the purpose in it? Why are you doing that? Why? Why are you doing it? Come on now. You don't need to do that. So no, they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. But when you look and listen with clean ears, all right, and clear eyes, and you do the knowledge, you look like, they real nasty. Trump is on his what? This is his 3rd, 4th wife? He only had one that wasn't a foreigner. One. Everybody he hit had a different type of immigration status. And he kept them. And he loved on them. Gave them chilling. So what could he tell you about marriage? What could he tell you about anything? Y'all got him as a sitting president with allegations that he had babies on his lap, preteens. And he's setting the pace for your gas price. He's setting the pace on all that. Like, really? And he about to send your kids to war? Come on, yo. Y'all better leave these old fays alone. I'm telling you. Zelda, much appreciation for the super chat. You dig? I see you, Keys. What up? That's real talk. Real talk. Somebody get Tiger. Tell him to come to class. Come to class, Tiger. Yeah. Somebody find his power. I know he got a power somewhere. Yeah. Walk Tiger to class. Make sure you hold his hand, too, so he don't run around and shit. Grab his hand. Yeah. Make sure he got his hula hoop with him, too. Yeah, because, you know, they play their hula hoop. Yeah, they like that shit. Bring his remedial ass to class. Come on, Tiger. Okay? Yeah. Hell yeah, you need a power. How many times you gonna crash a car? Huh? How many times you gonna crash a car like that? Anyway, where we going next? Hold on. Let me I gotta mark this down so I don't lose track. Okay? We did Tiger because he was drunk again, supposedly. Remember, they ain't find no alcohol on the breathalyzer. So he wasn't drunk. Alright? Okay, we did that. Yeah, we did that's Tacoma, Washington? Yeah, we did Magine, dumbass. Yeah, did him already. Right now, somebody should be sticking something sharp in his bitch ass. Okay? Now, where we going? Oh, man. Yeah, both these next lessons is terrible. Both of them. I'm going to do this one. We're going to go here. Since we got on Tiger for being under the influence, right? We got somebody else who's under the influence. And hopefully, man, listen, if y'all don't believe y'all need an assessment, pay for somebody else to get an assessment. Pay for somebody else to get a session. You know what I'm saying? I got some elders who, man, the elders are beautiful. I got elders in here that pay straight up. Here, give somebody 10 sessions. Yeah. And they on a fixed income. They don't get no extras and all that. But they believe in the war effort. They believe in the work. You dig? They do. Y'all would be embarrassed if I really opened the books and showed y'all exactly what elders be doing. Beautiful. But because Tiger's special, and so is this Magine individual. They need healing. They need mental health healing. So I try to get to as many people as I can, because even when people are in the worst spaces and turmoil, and I could just catch them for 5, 10, 15 minutes to get, all you need is to get somebody up off the trajectory, talk them down. And it works wonders, I'm telling you. It works wonders. Just shift the gear, just like that. And you can alter space and time just by you saying, yo, hold on for a second. Let's see if we can get you in a healthy space real quick. Don't do that yet. Don't make that decision. Don't make that call. Don't go over here. Just chill out for a minute. Most of the decisions that these people are making are split-second decisions that nobody's talking them down from. You see what I'm saying? Tiger know he wasn't supposed to be driving. You know he wasn't supposed to be driving. Just pick one of the arrests. Either arrest. He had a couple. He knew he wasn't supposed to, but nobody talks them down. They don't have anybody in their corner to be like, yo, hold on for a second. You dig? So, my work is very important to get them out of that space into a different space and ultimately into a soldier's mentality. All right? Yeah. So, yeah, do what we do. Excuse me. Now, coming from Tiger being under the influence, this person is a little different under the influence. And again, I'm going to always say the responsibility is not totally on the individual, especially when they're supposed to be in a place of nurturing. Okay? Hampton, Virginia. Family members of the 1-year-old boy that lost his life Thursday after a DUI crash in Hampton early Monday morning tell the news that the 14-year-old driver is the child's mother. Now you heard me, right? The 1-year-old that was unalived after a car crash, the 14-year-old driver of the vehicle is the child's mother. Took me a while to understand what the hell this was saying, and then watching the video of the news, and I'm all through my head. I'm like, yo, 14 years old, driving, and you unalive your baby. I want y'all to hold that, because this is where we at. This is the average. This is where our people at. Not only nationwide, globally. Now, we are not nurturing and educating our children. That's heavy. So when they talk about a school, yeah, your man Jermaine's still talking about a school. Yo, we almost open. We get your ass out of here. You talking about a school that you really still haven't given a curriculum for. You haven't even spoke on a curriculum that's going to get our people in a space of liberation. You just throwing names around and talking about me, I'm doing this and your donation, and I need this, and we gonna have a school, and the school gonna open. And I'm trying to figure out how many people, if the school ever opens, what is gonna be the curriculum and how many people going there? Because your dumb ass could have been teaching all this time. All this time, you could have been holding class the way I do. You could have graduated so many people through YouTube or wherever the hell you was at. Yeah, Uma. You could have taught. You've been viral for a dozen years. That's a degree already. You ain't built shit yet. Well, I'm still in the space of making numbers. Still not even having enough who come to class to keep saying, yo, this is what I watch. Yo, this is what we watch. Yo, y'all need to, yo, get the family around the TV. We need to catch up on classes. So I can at least have 25,000, 30,000. That should be the bare minimum by now. You understand? The bare minimum. So we're not nurturing our people. We're not. We're not educating our people. So now, this is what happens. We get a 14-year-old behind the wheel, driving under the influence, and if it's not traumatic enough, she unalives her 1-year-old baby. The baby was about to turn 2. I want y'all to contemplate this shit now. Because this is sounding like some 1940 shit. Do you understand that our people are still living in the fucking 40s? That we still doing this shit? Check it. Family members say the baby boy's name, Makai. Oh man. That they choosing not to identify his mother. Okay? Quote unquote, I've been in his life since day one. This is the hardest for me. Makai's grandmother, right? Makai's grandmother, April Logan, said that you've been in his life since day one. Y'all hearing me, right? The mother is 14. The baby was 1 going on 2. I want y'all to listen to this shit here. Now, the grandmother says she was in this boy's life since day 1. Okay? The grandmother tells the news her 17-year-old son is Makai's father. So now the grandmother is saying that her son, now the 17, is the father of this 14-year-old's baby. I want y'all to do the numbers. Do the numbers. Okay? So if the baby's almost 2, that means what? That her son was 15 at the time. And that shorty was 12 at the time. And these 2 had a child. I want y'all to hold that now. Because these are the same people that Omar trying to get in his school. This is the same people that they want to buy Hidden Colors 7, 8, and 9. This is the same people niggas is telling y'all we need to get back to Ghana and get land and property and all this weird shit. Okay? This is the people that they believe have even a basic understanding of what consciousness and being woke is about. This shit here. This grandmother is saying she was in this baby's life. His entire life, which ain't much. This is somebody who is about to turn 2. Okay? Grandmother continues. The Lord, my spirit won't let me. My spirit won't let me. Okay? The spirit won't let me be angry enough to hate Makai's mother. This is the grandmother saying this shit. I'm angry, but the spirit won't let me hate her. She's only a child. She's 14. How can you hate her? Now we're gonna get into it. Now we gonna wrap this real nice. According to the Virginia State Police, Makai's mother, did not, was not wearing a seatbelt and did not have the child properly restrained when she crashed on I-64 in Hampton, okay, near the 61-mile marker. Do you understand that? So now, this child, this baby, okay, because she's 14, she's a baby. I want y'all to understand. See, because y'all like to grow these kids up. Y'all like to look at them and see how they perform based on how we socialize them around music and culture and think that they grown, that they understand the decisions that they make. So a 14-year-old driving under the influence of what? We don't know because y'all don't even identify this little girl. So, man, this is layered. This is layered and deep. This is layered and D. Both were seriously injured in the crash. Okay? As of Friday, Makai's mother was charged with driving under the influence, driving without a license, and a child restraint violation, while other charges are pending. Excuse me? Family members said they did not know where she got the car, and as of Friday, had not clarified what Makai's mother was accused of being under the influence of. Police ain't say what she might have been under the influence of. So y'all don't know where she got the car. She doesn't have a license. She's 14. She was pregnant at 12. And we're going to blame this child. See how late this shit get? Because I want y'all to open your minds to what the hell is going on. This is just the end result of neglect. But shit, this is a national problem. People aren't parenting. Let's continue. Makai's godfather, Dante Walls, had a message for young people. See, he got on the news and he had a message for young people. But where was the message for them? When the ones under his custodianship, the ones that's under his guardianship as a black man in the community. Don't wait until the tragedy to get on the news and say your message. This is his message. Be more responsible, he said. Stop trying to outgrow your age and just be your age. There's nothing wrong with being a teenager. Stop thinking that you're grown. This was his message on the news, right? How can they stop being kids when y'all allowed them to have an adult situation? Shorty was pregnant at 12. What she know about being a kid when y'all allowed her to have birth? 12, 13 years old. She don't know nothing about being a kid no more. You traumatized this baby. And now you telling them to act their age? Nigga, go somewhere and sit down. Where was y'all at? How the hell y'all don't know she got a car? This ain't a bike she could have borrowed from somebody down the block. A pair of skates or a scooter. Nigga, this a whole car. Y'all didn't know Shorty had a car or had access to a car? Bad enough y'all ain't watching when she was getting her little back handled. Now she goes through 9 months and she gives birth and y'all still not monitoring and watching? Do you understand that? Do y'all understand what kind of Brenda's having a baby is this shit? This is 2026. And still, you have these so-called adults shaming the victim before the old face could say anything. The old face ain't even throwing her under the gun. The old face ain't even saying what she might have been under the influence of. The old face ain't putting a name out of nothing. But here, this nigga and the child's grandmother, now it's all sympathy and empathy for them because they're heartbroken, because they're angry. This child that y'all let have a baby and eventually, the harm that came to the child. Look at what happened. The harm caused this baby to lose its life. And we're gonna look at the kid, we're gonna look at the baby, the 14-year-old, who y'all weren't watching. Somebody wasn't watching her. Where's her mama and papa? Where's her family? Why are we talking to his family? Come on, man. But the South got something to say. What's up? What's up? I want y'all to do the knowledge to this, yo. A 14-year-old with a baby that's almost 2. Driving under the influence from where she get the whip from? Where did she get whatever she was under the influence of? She's 14, man. Now again, I'm not saying that we don't have our issues in NYC. No. But I guarantee you one thing. We don't have that to where we have an abundance. Of 12, 13-year-olds running around here with seeds. Driving under the influence of anything. I could tell you that right now. See, maybe that's what's blowing my mind, because I know what I work in the middle schools. I know what the average mentality is of the 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds. I'm not talking about the 1 or 2 or 3 extreme cases. I'm talking about the average. They ain't even thinking about driving, pushing nothing. God damn it, we got 40-year-olds that still don't have their damn license in NYC. So at what point do we say that in the grandmother, you standing on the news all big and I'm the grandmother, my son is 17, that's my son's baby. We lost this child. So your son at 15 found a 12-year-old attractive enough for him to not only have a mistake, this ain't no mistake, for him to enter a child to the point of which that she ends up pregnant. Come on, man. And now y'all blame the baby for driving under the influence. You put her in an adult situation where she lacks the mental capacity to move and understand. She didn't even have the car seat properly in place, or didn't have the child in the seat in place, because how many times could she have done that? How many times? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I had mine every day from the time she was 6 months old. My daughter been my ride or die shotgun. And a lot of y'all seen it on social media. Y'all watched that little girl grow up. Everywhere. I'm with her. She with me. Singing side by side. In the car seat, from the car seat to the back seat to the passenger seat. You know how many times I had to put a car seat in play? You know how many times that it was shaking? I gotta readjust it and put it, you know? So can you imagine a 13-year-old doing it? When she ain't even supposed to have a whip. When she probably only knew that this carriage or stroller, whatever, could fit in the car. A car? Y'all didn't know this girl had a whole car? But our people is woke and conscious, and our people can make the determination of whether they FBA or ADOS or man, or they're sovereign citizens. This is what you saying though. This is the shit that they promote consistently on social media, that our people just ready. There's everybody, yeah, we ready. Yeah, we gonna arm up. We gonna do this thing here. We ready. Y'all don't even have the basic nurturing of your children. You don't have a connection to the children you bringing into this world. To talk about some woke Y'all niggas ain't conscious or woke. They got these dudes poverty pimping y'all online. Telling y'all that all y'all need is a school that ain't accredited. Yeah, all they need is a school. Okay, oh, no, we just need a museum. No, we got to get this crowdfunding out so y'all can see another documentary. This is the shit that y'all keep listening to. These bozos who ain't gonna bust their hammer for nothing. No, and they gonna talk that same shit on the plantation porch while y'all out there working, picking strawberries and raspberries and cotton again. Yeah, them same niggas. They gonna put that shit right there on the big screen. The screen gonna be right there on the porch. While you got black overseers with USA patches just standing in the fields watching y'all pick cotton, strawberries, okras. Yeah, them same niggas. Yeah, we opening the Frederick Douglass Academy. Soon as y'all get that next bale of cotton up there. Yeah. Just to keep on doing. Just keep on doing it. Yeah. Y'all keep playing with these fucking bozos if y'all want to. Because this is where we at. This is the average. This is the average. This is how neglectful people are when it comes to really being conscious, really being woke. 14-year-olds. Unattended, driving without a license under the influence. That's the average. Listening to Sexy Red, Booty Hole Brown and all that shit. And grandmama watching the whole time just talking about it. Yeah, you know you had that baby. Yeah, Yeah, stupid shit. That's where we at. I better look at the layers. And I'm trying to figure out, where was the city? Where was the state? Where was her social worker in all this? Where was any assistance for this child? Where? But nobody listen to Bliz. Nobody listen to Bliz. I'm telling you. Next up, yeah, because y'all know, yeah, I'm about to get to Shyne and Oschino in a minute. Don't worry about it. I'm about to tear their ass up. Don't worry about it, because y'all sent it to me. Keep telling you, y'all got to watch what y'all send me, because when it comes more than once, if 3 or 4 y'all send it, I'm like, okay. Yeah, y'all think it's something slick. Y'all think it's something to talk about, and it ain't shit to talk about when it comes to none of these rap dudes, but I gotta break your heart every time. Before we get to them, though, we gotta take it out because, again, here go another situation where somebody didn't show their anger, was extremely mad, and again, believed that it couldn't happen to them. So now we got Dummy here. We got the Folio in Washington State that was so angry and enraged over a water balloon that he shot a teen. And now he begging his people to get him up out of jail. Okay? That was the dumbest shit. But now you still tough, right? He made that statement in court, yo, get me out, get me out. Just like the Javaris Butts dude when he went to court in Michigan. All tough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get me out of here, yo, I need a bail hearing and all that. And they bodied his dumb ass in there. right? Same shit with this Majid dude. He should be left in there. You popping at teens, but now we get into another two people now who both needed anger management or some type of mental health or some type of resources. Two people now, because I'm looking at them on the news and then I'm saying, this is the condition. This is the shit I see in the street because I'm out there talking, building. This is what I see on the street in regular. And people, again, believing that they have a monopoly on violence. And I keep telling you that shit. No one has a monopoly on violence. Not me, not you, not Trump, not Netanyahu, not Putin, shit, not Captain Ibrahim. Nobody has a monopoly on violence. So if you can give it, you surely can get it. I tell y'all that all the time. Whether you initiate it or you responding to it. You better make sure that you are well trained and well engaged and got experience in doing it. To survive. Because, man, the odds could shift any given time. And you're going to be on the wrong end of some shit. So be mindful. Like I said, you got to scheme, you got to plot. You have to scheme and you got to plot before you exercise violence. You got to be a crafty and shrewd individual to know that, oh, this is where it's going. I got to do this and get up out of here. Violence ain't a space to be performing. Looking around and shit. Waiting somebody to lift your hand up. This ain't boxing. You ain't in a ring. When you in the street, you in the street. Ain't no performance. Just get up out of here before you get yourself hurt. Or you hurt somebody. Let's go to Miami. Come on. Let's go Florida. Y'all still bugging out, right? Y'all still wigging out. Let's go. I keep telling you, between the crocodilators and the mosquitoes, y'all never gonna see me in Florida. I'm telling you, because y'all act off, man. And it ain't the majority, but it's a lot. Okay? Check it. I see you, V. All right? Check it. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office said they arrested a woman who they say clapped and unalived another woman at a gas station in Southwest Miami-Dade earlier this month that was caught on surveillance video. Okay? The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office said that they responded to reports of a clapping in the parking lot of the Sunoco gas station located at 12701 Southwest 268th Street on March 1st, just before 4 p.m. in the broad daylight. Okay? When deputies arrived, they said they found a woman who was later identified as 42-year-old Latrosha Williams, okay, on the ground suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Miami-Dade Rescue rushed Williams to Jackson South Medical Center where she was pronounced. Okay? Hey, you understand? Let's get to it. The sheriff's office said that when Heyward got out of the car, okay, she and Williams began to argue in the parking lot. It was a lady, look, now I seen the video, okay? During a dispute, Heyward armed herself with a gun from a purse she was carrying, investigators said. Now, they looking at the tape. I'm telling you, I looked at the tape. They was beefing when Williams stepped out of the store. She was beefing with another woman. So whatever was happening in the gas station, they came out. She was beefing with another woman, then she was at Heyward. Now, while she was beefing, Heyward pulled out. She had the ratchet right there. She pulled out when they was beefing. At that point, yo, it ain't no more beef. Oh, she got the ratchet. If you not hooking and getting up out of Dodge, what you beefing for? What do you beef at? That point, your rational mind should have said, oh, she got the ratchet. I don't have one. This just went left. Let me get up out of here. No, she kept beefing. Check it. The sheriff's office said a witness to the dispute convinced Heyward to go into the store, and she put the hammer back into her purse and went inside. Williams remained outside, according to investigators, and was gesturing Heyward to come back outside and fight. She giving her the middle finger. Come on out, beefing. Come on. Yeah. Now you seen the ratchet. You saw it. You still beefing. Anger management. Your ego is bruised. You got negative self-thoughts. You thinking that you bigger than the ratchet, or you thinking she was hummer-stunt when she backed it out. When Heyward exited the store, okay, Williams approached her with clenched fists, indicating she wanted to fight. At that point, Heyward again went in her purse, pulled out, okay, and they were still beefing. Okay? At that point, Williams hooked on her. Oh, hit her. And then hit her again. Shorty got the hammer in her hand. What she do? Claps her. Bam, bam. Hit her. Gave it to her. Bam, bam. After the clapping, okay, police said that Heyward actually dropped the gun on the ground and was seen on video bending down to pick it up. As she did so, she actually clapped herself in the foot. Bam! Heyward could then be seen walking to the back of the car, removing the license plate and putting it in her vehicle before trying to speed off. Now, she was having problems with the door because she hit homegirl. Homegirl was right there by the door. She actually had to force the car door open while she's still laying there, get in the car, drive off. I'm looking like, yo, what's really good? No, for real, I'm looking at the video like, what's really good? You beefing, you see somebody pull that thing out. That's it. She backed that out. You don't have nothing. End of argument. End of argument. Oh, shit, she backed that shit out. But you believe in social media, right? You watching the TikTok videos, you watching the animated videos, you watching the AI videos of people beefing, fighting all the time. You watching what's happening at spring break. Everybody think they can fight. Everybody all animated. You watching people getting pulled over the goddamn counter at Waffle House and McDonald's. Everybody think they the champ. Everybody believing that they could one up on the next one. Beefing, talking. She backed out. They convinced her to put it back. Yo, chill, it ain't about that. Put it back. Put it back. She go in the store, you still outside beefing. What are you doing? For real, what are you doing? That's stupid. It's ignorant. Okay? It's beyond dumb. So I'm trying to help me now. Is that regular behavior? Is that something that's normal to y'all? That somebody back out the ratchet? Just back it out. Over an argument, a simple disagreement. If somebody's backing it out because of that, you know they're not right. You know either they scared to death or they're not right. Up here. What are you supposed to do to de-escalate the situation? First of all, you got to handle yourself. Get yourself out of that higher space. But you can't do it because what? You didn't take anger management. You never booked an assessment. You never had a session. You don't fund the war effort, so you don't know how to do that. You don't even watch the YouTube video. You don't know. So now you caught up in a situation. You're not well seasoned. You just in the street. See, you got people that's in the street but not of it. So they're performative with the words and the language. She says this, so I'm supposed to say that. She said this, so I'm supposed to say that. She did that, so I'm supposed to do this. That's performative. That's performative. So now you get clapped. And I'm going to tell you something. Listen, them hot balls, they hurt. That shit is hot. Trust me, I done clapped a few people. First thing they do, their eyes get big. Ooh. That's the first thing they do. Ooh, yeah, because it's hot. And then that fear sets in. And don't let another one come out. Bum, bum. Ooh. Sometimes that's it. Sometimes right then and there, you figured it out. But it's too late. I'm telling you, nobody has a monopoly on violence. Stop acting like you can't get it. I don't even get into the, man, I do my damnedest not to get into the verbal altercation. And I've been doing that, shit, since a young person. I'm not talking. If it's that energy, I'm going. We don't need a bunch of talk. We don't need a bunch of none of that. I'm going. Because you're not going to hurt me. You're not going to hurt me on purpose. You're not going to hurt me on accident. The very second you are not aware of where I am and how, I'm on it. And I'm out of there. We're not doing it. I'm not arguing. We're not doing it. So I'm going to be as polite as I can be. I'm going to be as pleasant as I can be. I'm going to excuse myself. Maybe I did move wrong. Maybe I inadvertently, but I didn't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to take the L on that because I'm a killer for real. I don't need an extra body. I don't need none of that. That's not my mission. My mission is to wake my people up so we can fight the true enemy. But I'm not going to let you hurt me. So at what point are you arguing with somebody in the street? You don't know people. You don't know these individuals you running into in the street. These ain't your homies. You ain't seen them in class in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. You don't know people. People are strangers. They off. We got a country now that had open borders. You got a lot of weird shit running around. People caught up on meth mixed with fent and all type of weird shit. How are you arguing with somebody? No, do your damnedest not to get into that confrontation because you didn't wake up with no intentions on meeting your fate on that day, on any day. Just chill out. But you're not going to do it if you don't have anger management. You're not going to do it if your head is not in the right space at all times. So now this chick done caught a body. And this chick done got herself bodied. Yeah, she played herself. No doubt, no doubt. And I'm not pulling nothing back from nothing. Yeah. Williams played herself and got popped. You hooked on somebody that you knew had a hammer and you didn't have one. So you must have been strong. You must have been a Clarissa fan. You got gassed up and thought you had the knockout. You watching too many of these videos and shit on TV, on the internet, on your little iPad. You watching baddies and all that other shit, thinking you got the 1-2, and she popped you. And she popped you again, and then she popped herself in the foot, trying to get up out of there. Come on, people. But these are people y'all talking about taking the gun and getting land. These are the people you talking about you moving to Kenya and all that other shit. Yeah, and Grenada, and everybody want us to come home and home and home. These people, right? This shit. These people could come to the Frederick Douglass Academy and get learning. These people, you got a curriculum for them. If you do, why the fuck you ain't been teaching them? Because this is rampant. This shit. Fighting at gas stations and fast food joints, fighting every damn where. Everybody not going to fight you. And there's too many people running around with firearms south of the Mason-Dixon line. Okay? I'm the only one telling y'all that we got work to do. We got a lot of work to do. I'm not no idealist with this bullshit. We got a lot of work to do. A hell of a lot. But nobody listen to me. Y'all listen to them other dudes that talking that bullshit. Oh, financial literacy and all this other stupid weird shit that they making up. Or they heard from somebody and inherited that shit. Yeah, okay. Okay, last but not least, let me get at these two chuckleheads. Because they think something is sweet. And I don't know why y'all sent it to me. I don't know why. Y'all making a big deal about it. I'm serious. I must have got it 6 times before I came on tonight. The only reason why I really had to get this in tonight is because I missed Fish Friday. There's some issues I had to address. There's some people I had to put eyes on to make sure they're good. People having a tough time. It's been a long winter. So a lot of people are struggling mentally. They got cabin fever and a whole lot of other stuff going on. So I got to put my eyes on certain people. You could tell me anything over a screen, over a phone, but I got to see you. I got to make sure that you ain't getting ready to jump off a bridge or nothing crazy. So I missed Fish Friday. It wasn't pretty. I missed Fish Friday. That's a rizzle. Yeah, you know the rest. I ain't even getting no damn tuna. I ain't even gonna front, man. I ain't even getting no damn tuna. You know, got in late and you know the rest. You know the rest. Boy, if it went to a whole bunch of other things, you dig. A couple of elders is going through it. We lost another community member in East New York. Yeah, man, rest in peace to Allie Al. You know what I'm saying? My little Boricua homie, man. Yeah, another one. You know, these kids is younger than me. They keep passing. So there's a lot going on. But needless to say, no less than 6 people sent me, I don't know if this was a Twitter post or IG post of Oschino Sparks, that's his name, right? Oschino. Philly tag him. He's another one went viral overnight and been eating off all these platforms. They ain't really give y'all shit. He really hasn't. Of Will, much appreciation for the super chat. He didn't give y'all nothing but his truth, because he was positioned in a certain way. See, people favored those who were close to the individuals that's winning now, right? That if you can speak on Jay, you'll be on every platform. If you can speak on 50 or what you know about, you all over. They selective with who they prop up. Well, he ain't telling y'all shit. He not giving you nothing at all. So he's a part of that system. Trust, he's part of the system. And I don't know why y'all sending to me, because he always with the euro. So that's making me believe he's an agent. I don't care what his street paperwork say, what crimes. You messing with an agent, you an agent. He not gonna excuse him. It's like I won't excuse nobody else. I'm not excusing him, just like I ain't excuse Jesse Jackson. You understand? I'm the fuck out of here. He said you sit with the euro put something in your pocket. Vlad is an agent, and we're gonna get to all that too. Because we just not throwing words around. We don't do that in this class. So y'all man in Philly, he rock with him. He can call whoever a snitch based on our standards and rats and paperworks and jail shit. But you with a rat. I'm not gonna excuse that. I'm gonna charge you just like I charge my son or any of them niggas, Boozy, any of them that sit on that platform. Y'all niggas is rats. Okay? So y'all sending this shit talking about Oschino barks on Jay. And in it, and I'm paraphrasing, he says Jay went to GQ when when Bleak, yeah. See, y'all got me in a Philly state of mind. Let's begin again. Jay went to GQ for an interview instead of giving Bleak the interview, and Bleak got his own podcast. Right? That's essentially what's going on and running viral, and everybody's running with it. Like, that's something slick to say. Nigga, you be sitting with Vlad on a regular. You just sat with Vlad and let him tell you that Israel deserves the right to exist. And you ain't check him at all. You try to soft shoe around it. A black-ass man from Philly, you still sitting with this rat. Anyway, yo, we not going to... Yeah, because that shit was disturbing. I seen a whole 12-minute clip of that. You let this nigga explain his position on why he support Israel. A whole rat. And didn't check him once. You didn't bark on him at all. Okay? But I'm trying to figure out what's the ooh moment. Ooh, yo, Oschino, ooh, word. He didn't go to Bleak. Who the fuck goes to Memphis Bleak for an interview? What the hell is Memphis Bleak gonna talk to Jay about? Memphis Bleak got a podcast? Can Bleak do math? No, I'm serious. I'm not talking about mathematics. I'm not talking about the 120. I'm saying, do Bleak even know regular math, arithmetic? Can the nigga read? Who the fuck want to hear Bleak? Since when has Bleak had anything more than 2 sentences to say that make any sense? Bleak? This nigga say he didn't go to Bleak. Bleak? Fuck fuck you giving Bleak an interview for? Why would Jay sit with Bleak? What the fuck is he gonna say? What is he gonna ask him? What would that interview look like? Bleak got a podcast, so the fuck what? When we spoke on it here a couple of days ago, we didn't question about Bleak. We asked why he didn't go to anybody else. Why he didn't go to Cam and Mace? Shit, why he ain't go to Club Shay Shay with Miss Netta? Why he didn't? He could have went anywhere. He could have went to the Breakfast Club. He could have went to Ebro. He could have went to Nori. But Bleak? The fuck he gonna go to Memphis? Bleak? Come on, man. Come on, man. He should have took that shit down before he even put it up. Bleak got a podcast. Bleak don't say shit. They had Bleak with them since he was in the what? 5th or 6th grade when he was at that showcase? The chick Maria? I seen him on stage. I'm like, oh, he got, yo, Shorty nice. Who's that? That little kid with him. I'm like, oh, okay, Shorty nice. Was it Marie Davis or whatever that shit? Didn't Bleak even finish high school? This nigga's 40-something years old. And y'all paying attention to him for what? Because he's associated with Jay. That's it. Other than that, Bleak ain't saying shit. The fuck is he talking about? He has nothing of value to say in all these decades that he been in your face. Ain't nobody cared nothing about what the fuck Bleak said. So what the fuck is Oschino talking about? What is he talking about with that? But y'all sent the shit to me. Like he was having an ooh moment. Bleak? Why the fuck Jay probably looking at him like, yes, look at this dumb nigga. Look at what he just said. Well, I ain't sit with Bleak. What the fuck is that? Who's sitting over there with Bleak? Who? Who has Bleak had on his podcast? I want to know, because I have never seen it. So who has he had on there? Who? Who has he had on there? That's why you sitting with Vlad, because your ass is out of touch. See, y'all prop these people up, and now they become entertainment. This shit is crazy. Bleak. Yeah. When I drop to the Caesar, Ma, I don't need you. That shit, him, he's supposed to be interviewing Jay. Come on, man. That shit is crazy. But y'all sent it to me. So see, that's what happens. Y'all send me shit. Y'all open me up. I'm like, hold up. Let me see what he's been saying lately before I go in on him. Because that shit was stupid. That's what made me go and look and see the shit that he... oh, you sitting with the Euro again? And this time the Euro's explaining why Israel has a right to exist? This is war? Why? The Israeli soldiers can scrape up a woman, scrape her, and it's caught on camera, and they could go to trial and beat it and get celebrated like heroes? And you let him explain that shit away to you? The history of Israel, the history of Jews, really, and what a Zionist is? And you didn't check him on that? You allowed him to get hyper? Regardless of, we can't see. We heard the tone. He get hype. I'm Jewish. I have Arab DNA in me and blood. We belong there. The Jews been there for thousands of years. You let him say that shit? And ain't no Moors, ain't no Israelites gonna come for Oschino head? Huh? Come on now. Cappin. Cappin. He's an agent. Rocking with an agent. Not only has he been on there several times, we know that the Euro's not on no screen when he's doing an interview with him because he's flicking it up with him. Nigga, you flicked it up with him more than once. You flicking it up. You pose. What? Don't worry about it, man. We getting ready to get up in the Shyne real quick. Yeah. Because he gangster again now. Now that he got a show coming to Brooklyn, he gangster. Nah, but we not doing that. We not letting him backtrack. We going straight to the notes. See, Oschino ain't got to give him no notes because he played himself. But y'all keep listening to these clowns. Straight up. Y'all keep doing it. Y'all keep doing it. They going to keep disappointing y'all. So what can he say? What can he say about Jay going to anywhere? When you being interviewed by a rat, an agent of destruction, y'all sitting across a dude that y'all supposed to be putting hands and feet on, a vulture. What are we doing? He can't say shit to me. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Y'all sending that shit to me. I don't want to hear nothing he got to say. Today, this is 2026 he's sitting with the Euro. This ain't 2021. This man still unapologetically talking about Farrakhan. Unapologetic. Y'all done canceled my son who was his friend. My son said, no, the Vlad is my friend. He's my friend. I held him down because he's my friend. Y'all canceled him. That was his friend. Gino ain't that man friend. Why are you sitting with him on a regular basis? Huh? Why are you sitting with him on a regular basis? You bringing him to Philly? That's how y'all giving it up, Philly? I mean, let me know. Let me know. The Euro is cool out there? Man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Not in 2026 in the heat of war. The Euro is cool. Y'all building with it? Y'all sitting with him? Word? Shh. Let's go. Cause we got another agent. Yeah, we gotta get that Shyne. Cause he's another agent. Y'all keep sending it to me yo, Bliz, the concert. The concert. For Mr. Cap. Because he... If y'all never seen CSI or any of that other weird shit, all these cop, y'all ain't see all these cop shows and all this weird TV movies and y'all don't see Shyne as an agent? Y'all don't know that? He gangster now. All over again. No, I'm not a diplomat no more. What happened to the accent? Well, what happened to Prime Minister and Ambassador and Representative? Because, it was me. I was the victim. Yet everybody, what happened to the accent? Oh, he a gangster now because he coming to perform. Because he want to fill up King's Theater. Nah, nigga, we not doing that. We not doing that. You went from coming home to touching the wall in Israel with your little hats on and shit and your little specs, looking like somebody straight up out of Crown Heights. You looking like your ass was right on Kingston. Like you was getting ready to go up in there and get one of them raw, unsalted bagels. To a diplomat, to a victim, to now you ain't none of that no more. Now I'm just Shyne now. You gotta give that energy back. Got the album coming out. All that. Got you. I got you. You ain't a diplomat no more. You nah. You chucking wood. You are backed up, back brandy down. You know what I'm saying? Split that little hiney. Yeah, I was driving wild now. Oh, yeah. I knocked that down. This is your man though. This is the chameleon. Let's see. Because I want y'all to be perfectly clear and understand me when I say an agent. Because y'all think it's not. Because they not running around with badges. Every agent don't need a badge. Because they sit in a position. The position itself lets you know that they're going to rat, that they're going to tell, that they have to make sure that the established order is in place. That means they will give your ass up. But y'all don't like to see that. Just like I keep telling y'all, these fucking traffic agents is rats. That's the financial rat. That's to make sure that you are financially oppressed, giving you a parking ticket and shit like that. Niggas is rats. Shit doing shit they ain't got no business of yours. But let's continue. Now, he said he was a diplomat. He was a diplomat, right? Let's go to the definition. A noun, a diplomat. Definition, as an ambassador, a person sent by a country's government to represent it in a foreign country. That's what a diplomat is. You're an agent of a government. You're not there to play. You take oaths. You swear. So as a diplomat for his country, he had to put in a necessary amount of work. He had to be entrusted to perform. As a rat. Okay, listen, a person sent by a country's government to represent it in a foreign country. You're not representing no country if you're not willing to tell once you see something deemed illegal. You're not doing it. Nigga, you gonna tell. Now, as a prime minister, the chief minister of a ruler or state, the official head of a cabinet or ministry, especially the chief executive of a parliamentary government. Prime minister, a prime minister, and a diplomat. Got it? An official, as an elected official. Okay, let's get to it. One who holds or is invested, okay, with an office, government officials or company officials. Two, one who administers the rules of a game, right, or sport, especially as a referee or an umpire. That's an official. But an elected official is one, okay, of or relating to an office, position, or trust, holding an office. That means having authority. So as an elected official, a prime minister, or a diplomat of a country, you are an agent of that country. Do y'all get where I'm going? Do you understand? Y'all trying to keep this man in the space of a rapper? Now, because he wasn't that a couple of years ago. He wasn't that when he first came home. First came home, he was strictly Jewish. Okay? And he wasn't an Israelite garb. He wasn't running around with Cappin's Tazariak in him. No, he wasn't an Israelite. He said he was Jewish. Like this bozo that blocked me, Amari Stoudemire, making wine and shit with grapes and Jewish, supporting the state of Israel. Then he became a diplomat. He became an elected official. Y'all still don't get it? Y'all don't see that he had to perform at certain levels to do that? Let's go. Let's go. Because y'all going to still sit here and you're going to have somebody that's going to come here and act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go. Belize, and we got to go here. Belize is a parliamentary representative democratic monarchy whereby the king of Belize serves as head of state and the prime minister is the head of government and of a multi-party system. Executive power is exercised by the government. Legislative power is vested in both the government and the parliament of Belize. Okay? The party system is dominated by the center-left, which is the People's United Party, and the center-right United Democratic Party. There have been other small parties that have participated at all levels of governmental elections in the past, although none of these small parties, political parties, has ever won any significant number of seats or offices. Okay, their challenge has been growing over the years. Constitutional safeguards include freedom of speech, press, worship, movement, and association. The judiciary is independent of the executive and legislative. Jurisprudence is based on English common law. People in Belize have elections to choose their government. Okay? Now, check it now. I want you to understand this now. Okay? Okay? Because we supposed to be conscious and woke in here. And we supposed to be very hip-hop orientated in here, right? Okay, let's get to it. Belize is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy based on the Westminster model. Belize is a member of the Commonwealth of Nations. King Charles III is head of state and is represented in the country by governor, a Belizean and Belize's third governor general, right? Yeah. King Charles. They still bowing down to King Charles. Okay? Do you understand that? So when he's an elected official, prime minister, right? Elected official, prime minister, okay? Yeah. A diplomat of Belize, he's representing King Charles, an Ofe. But he gonna come to Brooklyn and tell y'all he a gangster. Because now he's not that. He lost the election. I'm not a diplomat no more. Now I'm back to gangster. You don't bow down to King Charles no more now, huh? That you need this ticket money. Let's continue. The primary executive organ of government is the cabinet, led by a prime minister, head of government. The cabinet ministers are members of the majority political party in parliament and usually hold election or elected seats in the National Assembly concurrently with their cabinet positions. Cabinet members can also be drawn from the Senate. But let's go again. I want you to understand this. Belize is a member of the Commonwealth of Nations. King Charles III is the head of state and is represented in the country by Governor General Tizalam. Okay? This is current. This is current. So when your man was a prime minister, you had to make sure he was holding King Charles' needs and wants down. Okay, Belize-United States relations have traditionally been close and cordial. The United States is Belize's principal trading partner and major source of investment funds. So as an elected official of Belize, he made sure that the interests of the country was in alignment with the interests of the United States. Do you understand that? So if the interests of the United States rock with Israel and they over there unaliving Palestinians, and then they went over there and aliving Iranians, and they over there causing, nigga, use an agent for Belize and for the United States, and you're Jewish. So what part of gangster is that for melanated people? Let's continue. It is also home to the largest Belizean community outside Belize, estimated to be 70,000 strong. Because Belize's economic growth and accompanying democratic political stability are important U.S. objectives, Belize benefits from the U.S. Caribbean Basin Initiative. The United States is the largest provider of economic assistance to Belize, contributing via various bilateral economic and military aid programs. You're an agent. Belize is a member of the Commonwealth and was granted independence from the United Kingdom in 1981. The United Kingdom maintains a training center for the Army in Belize. What are we doing? What are we doing? Remember, this man said he thanked Nicky Barnes for busting in his moms. That's who he coming, that's the shit he coming back to do in the show. Really? Really? This is the list of leaders that Belize had. They said they gave, hold on now. Let's backtrack. United Kingdom granted them independence in 1981. They just got granted. They didn't fight for independence. He wasn't licking no shots. They ain't bust no shots for independence. These little nasty, dirty European UK individuals say, here, y'all get your independence, but we maintaining, specifics because y'all still a monarchy, right? So y'all deal with us. This is the list of leaders. The list of leaders started from 1974 to 1979. Dean Lindo, okay? Now, your man Moses Barrow, Shyne, right here, was the leader from 2022 to 2025. Y'all gonna tell me he ain't an agent? Y'all gonna tell me that under his leadership, no one went to jail? Under his leadership, he ain't have to sign off on nobody going to jail? that nothing that came from his country was instrumental in feeding the US or the UK war machines? In his position as a... Are you serious? Y'all don't understand what those positions mean? When you sit, when you're an elected official, when you're entrusted, when you have to sign off on things, when you have to have certain knowledge of meetings and Robert rules of order and Masonic symbols and language. But now y'all think this nigga, he gonna come in May and act like he a gangster? Because now he's doing a media run and he split brandy grippers. And now I ain't a diplomat no more. Now I'm Shyne again. Y'all listen to these dudes. Y'all send me this shit. Else I wouldn't be talking about none of it. You don't send it to me if you don't want your heart hurt. Because I'm going to talk truth about it. That man is an agent. Man, that nigga got more disguises than Maxwell Smart. The fuck is we doing here? What? That's who the hell you coming off as now. Agent 99 and all that shit. Y'all might be too young for Maxwell Smart and his disguises and all that shit. You can't go from bad boy Crip. Is that what he? That wasn't he? He was blue flagging, if I'm not mistaken. See, I was in the can, and when he came through in the can, they didn't put him in population. And he sat in downstate for about 2 years in one complex, Keep Lock. Then he went to Woodburn. He probably was back there next to what's my dog name? Willie Bostic. He probably stayed right next to Willie in Woodburn in the box. All right? And came and consistently said when he came on, I was the victim. I took the fall. I didn't shoot nobody. I was the victim. So that's two costumes. Then he came home with the Jewish hats and the other performative dress. You understand? Another costume. Then he threw on a suit and tie. And he became the diplomat, the victim. I was only speaking with Diddy because, this is what I do as a diplomat. And please and beg and do. And I'm brave and clean. And now he back to, I'm gangster. That's agent shit. So, again, y'all could keep falling for the tricks if you want to. You could keep allowing people to waste your time. Y'all could keep allowing them to play in your face. I don't do it. You're not going to play in my face. At all. Not me. Nah, not me. Y'all could do it. I'm too intelligent for that. Too intelligent for that. And I think I've been on long enough for a Saturday night. It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. The war effort is minimal. And I got to set a schedule for some sessions in the morning. Or some sessions later on tomorrow afternoon. Okay? But I'm glad y'all was here. Yeah. I'm glad y'all was here. I'm glad we got some learning in. Because we always need learning and educating and truth. Stop letting people play with your minds. Guard your mind. Guard your mind. They coming for your mind. Guard your mind. I keep telling y'all that. Remain militant. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. It's the only way we gonna win. That's it. That's it. I keep telling y'all that. I'm telling you. Y'all are the soldiers. Y'all are the leadership. But you got to get your mind right. You have to be disciplined and manifest that. Deal with truth. Okay? Deal with truth. I'm letting people play with y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all paying attention too much to dumb niggas. They not smart. They capitalizing because they held a certain area in a certain space and time. So they was able to see something. And this world is full of gossipy people now, so they're able to talk to that, and other people get excited. Oh shit, he was next to Jay. Oh, what was it like? The fuck is the matter with y'all? Y'all not getting nothing by that. And this nigga tell you to plant some food. Can he tell you where the next solar energy power plant is at? Can he tell you how to move? And all this talking and this telling, is he giving you any addresses to any law enforcement so you could catch their ass before they get to the precincts? What is he telling you? What are these niggas telling y'all? Nothing. They on these platforms giving y'all first aid, telling y'all how to stop the bleed. Nothing. Keep listening to these clowns. Keep it up. You don't be just as dumb as they are. I'm telling you. It's another program. And that's it. Now y'all getting ready to run that program. Alright, so again, all my truckers, get to your destination safe. Get your little package. Your little load. Do what you gotta do, get home. Stay away from them rest stop dots. To my classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding me down, as y'all always do. To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Ken, much appreciation. Okay? Much appreciation. Will, much appreciation. Will, you did, Ken, much appreciation.